Bombshell lawsuit filed yesterday in the Larry Nassar case claims he was abusing a student and student athletes at MSU even earlier than once thought. The victim in this lawsuit says that she was assaulted by Nassar back in 1992 and that it was videotaped.
And not just that, she says she reported it to authorities, but top officials at MSU tried to cover it up. 24-Hour News 8's Evan Dean is here with this story. Evan?
Sue and Marley, good evening. The main target in this lawsuit is a prominent figure at MSU, current Board of Trustees member George Perles. The lawsuit claims he knew about a reported assault in 1992 during his time as athletic director, but that he helped bury the allegations. The lawsuit is filed by Erica Davis, an MSU field hockey player in 1992. The suit says she got injured and went to see Nassar in the spring of that year. At one of their appointments, the suit says Nassar gave her a crushed up pill in a drink she thought was medicine. Davis then became woozy and unable to move, and Nassar raped her. The suit also claims Nassar videotaped the whole thing. As the lawsuit continues concerning allegations of cover-up against MSU leaders, Davis says she told her coach, Martha Ludwig, about the assault. That Ludwig confronted Nassar, got the videotape, and reported it to then AD George Perles. The suit claims Perles ultimately forced Ludwig to resign, return the tape, and then sign a non-disclosure agreement about the allegations. Perles is, of course, a prominent figure at MSU, serving as head football coach in the 80s, then AD in the early 90s before resigning, and now he's a member of the Board of Trustees. But claims of a cover-up don't stop there. The alleged victim and two friends tried to report the rape to MSU police in October of '92, the lawsuit says, but a detective said he was powerless to investigate what happens in the athletic department. A sergeant told Davis that Perles was, quote, a powerful man and that she should just drop it. Davis, who now lives in California, says her scholarship was ultimately pulled. The lawsuit was filed yesterday on the deadline to join a $500 million MSU settlement for Nassar's victims. We reached out to Perles for comment but have not heard back. We also tried other members of the board but no response. MSU did send a response that reads in part, while the protocols and procedures mentioned in this lawsuit do not reflect how sexual assault claims are handled at MSU, we are taking the allegations very seriously and looking into the situation. The police department says they stand by the university's statement. Marley.